everybody, how you doing? This is Quentin Leaks, and I just want to share with you some things. Being in network marketing for the last, say, 8 to 10 years now, I've really been able to pick up on some things, and I just really want to bring that to the marketplace because there's a lot of hype in the industry right now. And I just want to bring up a professional spin to it, and I just really think I can bring some value to you for those that want to build a home-based business. And so, as I've built my home-based business, there's a lot of things that I hear people say all the time. Obviously, you get common questions, you get common things that happen, and there's 10 things that I want to talk about today. Under the topic of why I hate my MLM companies. Why I hate MLM companies. And you might be wondering why I'm saying why do I hate it? And it's just because there's so many people that have all these different notions about what an MLM company is about. So bear with me here as we go to topic number one, to the number one thing, and that is there's a buy-in. There's a buy-in. People have a problem with the fact that there's a buy-in into a business. It's just kind of funny to me. How can you have a problem with a buy-in into a business? With any franchise or anything like that, there has to be something that you buy into. MLM is really no different than any other brick and mortar business or anything like that. You have to have something that really allows you to get into that industry and have some meat in the game. So the second thing that I hear people say, and they're always crying or whining about, is I have to make a list. Well, here's the thing with that. I don't like MLM because I have to make a list. And it's like you have to launch your business. How else do you expect to get people to know what it is that you're doing unless you let them know? You know what I mean? So you got all these people that you're around all the time or whatever. You have to make a list so that you can start talking to those people and telling them what it is that's going to impact their lives, what it is that you're doing that you're passionate about, that you're going to impact them with, their life with. The third thing is I have to be on weekly calls. While I understand that you always feel like you might be hearing the same information over and over and over again, here's the thing: you always got to stay plugged in. And I'll get to a little bit more of this later on, but in one of the other keys. But here's the thing: you always got to stay plugged in. You always have to know what's going on with your company. There's always different things that are happening, some new, exciting, invigorating things. And the biggest thing is that you never know what it is that you're going to hear that's going to change your life from that point. There's a lot of personal development involved with being on those weekly calls. And so you have to stay plugged in. The fourth thing, people hate. I hate my MLM company because I have to go to events. Yeah, you have to go to events. Once again, you never know what you're going to learn at an event. I've seen so many people's lives impacted by the fact that they've gone to an event. You never know who you're going to run into. You never know who you're going to network with. You never know how much you're going to grow from an event. Have you ever read a book or been to a Tony Robbins seminar or something like that? And then tried to explain it later on. You can't do it because the thing is that you've gotten so much context. There was so much read between the lines, if you will, material that you can't explain that. You just can't. You can't put it into words, and that's what events do. You've grown. You can't really put it into words. How? One of the other things is I hate my MLM company because I have to read personal development material. Once again, if you notice a common thing here, everything here is to better you. Somehow people don't like their MLM company because I have to learn new things. I have to grow. I have to do personal development. Really? Yeah, you have to grow. I mean, you've never done a business before. When you first started out, you didn't know how to walk. Did that stop you from walking because you saw everybody else walk? Now you want to walk. So that's that personal development. You have to grow. You have to get better. Which leads me into the next point of number 6. Is a lot of people don't like their MLM companies because they have to develop leaders, and they feel like they're managing people, they're managing attitudes. That's what it's all about. When you first get into an MLM, you're developing yourself, and then what really makes you a good leader is that you're developing other people. That's my mission and my goal now, is to really develop other people and really show them the way in this industry after being in it for so long. Number 7. People are too happy. Wow. Now this is something that I know a lot of people are kind of like, well, I don't see what the big deal about that is, or why would I hate my MLM company because everybody's too happy? You'd be surprised. Here's the thing. People are in such a miserable state. With the economy that's going on, and everybody has become somewhat, almost kind of feel like zombie-like. If you notice, there's a lot of zombie movies and things like that are out there right now, and that's kind of where I feel like people are, because nobody is really showing them the way. So when you get around a whole bunch of people that are happy, that are trying to succeed, they're trying to do a whole bunch of things or whatever, you're not used to it. And so there's a tendency to kind of pull away from that. And, I could see why maybe some people are feel that way or whatever. But here's the thing. If you want to be successful, you got to be around happy, excited, people with vitality, people that want to go somewhere. You can't be around with the people that are in the crab in the barrel type mentality. Those people that have just that negative idea of things. You just can't have that kind of attitude. So, number 8, I have to get organized. When I first started in MLM companies, I started noticing a lot of things were changing. A lot of time that I was spending, you just got to do things differently. You have to wake up. You start realizing that, hey, look, I need to get some personal development. Maybe meditation starts to become a part of your routine, which, is a whole other topic. But it is a part of maybe your daily routine to really trying to get your mind together to focus on success. A lot of people just have a problem in an organization. I still struggle with it. However, it's something that you're always working. It's a part of your personal development. Your routine is very much a dictator of your success. So, number 9. I hate my MLM company because I have to get aligned spiritually, emotionally, and physically. One of the things that I've learned in MLM is this right here. You're connecting with people, on an emotional level. You're creating relationships. And a lot of people don't have the ability, they lack that strength in that area to connect with relationships. They lack the ability to have good health. Maybe they don't have a very strong spiritual relationship. But I'm here to tell you that getting with a business and learning a business, learning an MLM company allows you to get the personal development that allows you to start learning the things that you need to get yourself together. It's that segue into aligning yourself spiritually. It's that segue into aligning yourself with better health. You can't help somebody else if you're not healthy yourself. Strong body, strong mind, and that translates into your spirituality and all those different things. They're all correlated. And lastly, the number 10 tip of why I hate my MLM company. And this one is really, really big for me, and it kind of goes along the lines of the people being so happy, is because I have to disconnect. and there's a possibility that I'm going to fulfill my dreams. See, here's the thing right here. What I mean by disconnect is that you have to disconnect from all the outside sources that are distracting you. TV, all the negative media on there, sometimes even the newspaper. The biggest thing that people have a hard time disconnecting from is friends. I know a lot of people don't like to hear that, but the truth of the matter is, if you got a friend that's not going in the same direction that you're going, I'm not saying that they have to be in the same company. I'm not saying that they have to, but you need a friend, hear me, that is going in the direction that you're going. A sounding board. So, people that are willing to tell you the truth about the direction that they're going, that are challenging you every day. And if you're not around those successful people, the chances are you're not going to be the success that you would like to be. They say 5 people, 5 years. If you average their income, that's what your income is going to be. In the next 5 years, the 5 people that you surround yourself with, that's your income. That will be what your income is going to be in the next 5 years. So here's what I'm saying. If you're hanging around people that make $40,000, $50,000 a year, give or take 5 or 10,000, chances are in the next 5 years, that's roughly what you're going to be making if you take that average. See, if you want to be successful, and there's a number that you'd like to obtain, maybe it's $500,000, maybe it's $1 million, maybe it's $2 million, $3 million, $10 million, whatever the case, whatever it is, those are the people that you need to start learning how to hang out with. That's what's going to get you there. Once again, it's kind of like the child that's learning how to walk. The only reason why a child pushes itself to walk is because he sees that everybody else is walking, and that's what I need to do. It's a routine that's given, that there has to be. It's just a given result. The other part of that, like I said, is people have a hard time with being free. Because being free means that you have to disconnect from your friends. It means that you have to disconnect. It means that you can't watch Real Housewives of Atlanta. I'm just being honest with you. It was hard for me to give up. I'm not going to say that I had the easiest time with it, because there were shows and things that I watched, but I just don't have time for those now. Because I want to go to a different space. And just the other thing is that people just have a hard time with the idea of being free. That's just the reality of it. When people will sabotage themselves because they have the opportunity to be free. Because they're scared that their dreams might actually come true. And so, with that, these 10 rules of why I hate my MLM company. I'm going to start giving a lot of different tips, a lot of different things. I hope that I bring a lot of value to you. You can follow me on QuentinLeaks.com. That's www.QuentinLeaks.com. I have a lot of different material that's going to be coming up that's going to really show you how to build a business online, how to build a network marketing business offline, online, and I just really want to create leaders. So with that, I hope everybody has enjoyed this video. I hope it gave you great value.